otherwise known as third. Anyway, we're going to go into map number 1 of Nod versus ESC. Let's look at those tank lineups for Himmelsdorf.
Yeah, on the side of Nod, we got Zebezil, Liptons in the 5100s, Disable, Osada and Crot in the IS3, and Patrak Slava in the T1s.
And ESC are fielding 2 IS3s here and 2... Wait a minute, we're missing a tank.
No.
We are missing
tanks.
Lineups. I'm going to check. It's
a mirror match.
It's a mirror match. It is 3 IS3s. We are missing Shooter from that line. No, Shooter's there. Who are we missing? Falcon? No, Falcon's there.
Yeah.
Who's the other one then?
Schultz.
Shy is missing. Yeah, anyway.
It's Schultz.
It's a mirror matchup. We have Falcon, Shooter, Shy, Best, Soviet, Desnis, and Oberfoch.
Yeah, and Nod is going for the open exactly like ESC. I predicted that they will go for the 1-2 line, most likely maybe 1 tank for the hill, but actually they're moving with 5 tanks to the open side. Only a T1 is heading for the 8 line, and in the same second Falcon get already spotted in the mid area. But Nod is playing super aggressive.
They are playing super aggressive, and Falcon spots them. He's going to get the first shot. He tracks Crot, but Crot does not use the repair kit. He knows that there will not be enough things to be able to take him down there. There's not enough tanks available. But Falcon's got to stand his ground and trust his teammates will be there. But this is quick action at the start here, as Nod is trying to overwhelm ESC, but ESC are very close. The Shooter already goes down to 800 HP. Falcon's in a bit of trouble. He backs off. Here comes his teammate, Sovnik those in the open. He'll be able to get focused down if he doesn't be careful. But he is doing well. Good job.
Yeah, but Bazil is playing really bad against Falcon. He already missed 2 or 3 shots into the window. Falcon managed to shoot him 2 times. It's a really good trade here from Falcon in the IS3. He was basically already dead, surrounded by all tanks, but he managed to escape in this area, and Bazil has to back off now.
And now Shy is protecting him. The only person who can threaten him is Lipton, who's coming around the back in his 5100. I doubt he's got any shells left though, as Oster Tanky goes down to 453. Falcon's trying to get the shot on Liptons. He doesn't get it, but someone else does. Sovnik, he gets the shot on him, and Liptons goes down. Bazal moves around to kill Desnix, but he's only a T1, and that is not enough to win the battle. But Disabled is still at max HP, and he's going to be able to take on Falcon and Shy if they're not careful.
I think it's all up to
double ricochet! Nice Disabled bounces.
And Osada can go forward now. Lucky that Schultz survives, but they are both one shot. I think Disabled will go for the ram. No, he'll go back off, but he will reload a second before.
Great shooting there by Falcon, managed to get the shot off before his teammate Shy dies, but Disabled does get the final shot. Falcon's in a lot of trouble. However, Desnis is still alive.
But already at the meantime, ESC is going for...
great tuner by Bex X3.
Yeah. And one T1 is already in the cap, the 5100 is joining him, but there's also a T1 from not going back to cover the back line. Zebezil should be reloaded any second to finish off maybe the
Sovik is there as well, and this is going to be a cap victory if Slava can't penetrate. He didn't penetrate, he did not get the reset. Sovnik then will be able to defend it, and Desnik is coming to save his teammates. The T1 to the rescue, trying to get round to make sure the cap cannot get reset. If he's there and he's faster, he's going to be able to do it. Desnik's going to win the game here for ESC, and Sovnik gets it anyway. Doesn't matter. T1 would have saved him anyway. Double win for ESC. There's no way they can lose this now.
Yeah, Disabled, no, he can't reset him anymore. They are safe for him. Yeah, well played by ESC. Even if they lose the heavy fight, well organized. They were calm all the time, relaxed. Okay, if we lose it, our second option, 5100 is on reload, go for the cap. T1 is already there.
1-0 for ESC after 1 map. Good job there from ESC. Nod played well though. The aggressive tactic almost took ESC by surprise, but they kept calm, they reacted intelligently, and look at that. Victory from Cap.
Yeah, and ESC performed that good like the last 2 days, so they are not shocked from the match yesterday, the close loss against Unity. Perfect play, what I would say. I mean, they had to react on the extremely aggressive push from Nod.
The thing I want to note stress really hard is that the Bazile, I think it was, or it was Liptons. No, Liptons had a chance. I think one of the two. One of the 5100s from Nod had the chance to take out the T1, and it almost cost them the game. If Desnis wasn't able to get there in time, and the other T1 was able to get the reset, that could have cost them the game.
That's true.
Desnis was almost there. I mean, as I said, I want to stress that this could have happened. If Desnis did turn up and kill the T1 and the T1, but obviously the
also it takes too long from Bazil to shoot on Falcon. Falcon was behind the window. He get 2 shells out from his IS3 onto 5100 and the 5100 connect. I think not a single one, maybe one, I'm not sure, but he shoots 4 or 5 times.
Nod was in the position to win that.
Yeah,
Nod definitely threw the game away rather than ESC win that. So it's all up to Nod really to play in game number 2, which will be on which
Minsk.
map? Minsk already.
Cool. Yeah, we don't have to wait for 4th or 5th map this time. The second map will be directly Minsk.
This is one of the maps with the most diverse lineups. We've seen pure light lineups, pure med lineups, pure heavy lineups, and a mix of all 3. Yeah. This is one of the most craziest maps for that sort of diversity. What do you expect from these 2 teams?
I expect from ESC Gaming something similar like yesterday with 2 T30 T32s and I think 3 3090s against Unity. And not maybe in KV5, but I don't think I think they will also go for at least 2 3090s, maybe a VZ and 2 3090s. The question is, will we see as a small gun from the 1375 again with 150 damage but faster reload? So if he goes for the hill, yeah, here we got the damage best X3.
Anyway, yeah, we've got best damage from Best X3. It was enough to rescue the match from them as Liptons and Bazile manages to do a lot of damage, but so did Ostatanki. Now, we have look at the rest of the team, though. Shooter doing almost no damage. One shell going through for him, for ESC, so he was focused down. But Krot for Nod also only doing one shell of damage, although the RNG favoured ESC there quite heavily, almost 60 damage, or more than 60 damage between them.
That's true. And yeah, the Bazile, I mean, he had to reload it, he reloaded his clip, but only 7 shells connected and not all did damage, so 1600. In the end, he managed to do some more damage, but it was already decided important would be if he killed Falcon earlier, that the 2 I3s could continue their pressure.
Yeah, I think that Nod can definitely surprise ESC, knowing that ESC is an aggressive team, counter them by being even more aggressive, and it almost paid off. They did win the firefight, and if it wasn't for their T1s misplaying a little for Nod, and their 150-100, was it, who was it again, who messed up a little bit? Disabled. He didn't get his shots off into the back of, no, Disabled was the IS-3. Wasn't it?
Was
no, it was your...
No.
I don't know who it was.
I will check it again.
Disabled
the Bazile was it in the 5100. Disabled is playing I3, yes, and the Bazile was it in the 5100. I'm right.
Okay, fair enough. So, whatever. The shots didn't go through, and it cost them too much time, and Nod were not able to capitalize. They can't. If you're doing a rush tactic like that, every shot counts. It's all about the DPS, how quickly you can get the damage out.
Exactly from the 1500s.
But they're 1-0 down. Let's go into game number 2 of ESC versus Nod. ESC are 1 game up. Let's see those tank lineups.
Yeah, we're going to Nod 2 T32s expected, Disabled, and the Bazile Krot in 1392 VZ 132s from Osada and Lipton's 2 T1s.
And ESC are going for 3 light tanks, the 1390s, 1 T69 and the 5100. They did this yesterday, I believe, the same lineup. We have seen this one exactly the same before. So, interesting setups. I don't think there's a clear advantage from either one.
I think ESC pretty much countered them. I mean, 2 VZs in the beginning against the 1390s are pretty nice, and the 5100 against the turret of the T32. So, I would say not outpicked ESC in that case.
Yeah, I don't think that ESC have the advantage at all. I do think that Nod have the advantage, but I don't think by much. Because of the mobility here. And then again, we saw yesterday them using the smaller cannon on Best X3, wasn't it?
Yeah, but depends how that works now in the hill. If they manage to
he goes to the ram onto Oster. But here comes the action immediately as Shooter, Liptons and Soviet go mad at each other. Liptons one more shot and he goes down, but they cannot get it on him. They cannot get him. They need to take out Liptons. He's still doing the damage there with 98 HP, but somehow Slava goes into the battle and absorbs that shot with Krot at max HP running away, and Shooter and Best X3 is trying to do some damage. He's unloaded though. Krot is defenseless right now, but the rest of the team is coming up at the back, and the T69s will not, so the 5100 and the T69 will not be able to beat these up, but they can focus one of them down, and that's what he's going for now. Shai is trying to take the Bazile out, but Disabled is blocking like a boss as Falky gets around the back of Bazile. He just needs to get 2 shots into the back, but Sovnik turns up as well, trying to do the damage, but Shai goes down and as Krot's reloaded and coming around the back. The action is non-stop here as Shooter is in trouble as well. One more shot from Krot and he will go down, but 9 HP. How lucky can you be? Disabled needs to waste another shot on him.
And the T1 from behind is on Krot. And all 39s, looks like all 39s using the small gun with 150 damage. So
all of them from ESC are all using the small guns. Krot as well.
Yeah.
All of them are using the smaller gun. Is this a new meta we're seeing for Mines? But Falcon and Sovnik are on the way back, trying to take down Krot. Desnix is there trying to help as well. And Desnix does another 50 damage and ammo racks him. Disables in a bit of trouble as Falcon is coming in. One more shot and he's going to go down. Soviet's got it. And Sovnik tilts out the disabled T32. Krot now is fully reloaded, but he goes down to one shot from Falcon. ESC take it. What a bunch of action. That was not a single bit of delay. ESC celebrating. this 75mm on the 1390s.
Yeah, with 3 of them, 150 damage each, it worked perfectly out and countered the VZs in that case, because they were reloaded at the same time and had even more burst damage than the VZs, so they could focus out, and the blocking also worked. If you see how...
Yeah, I saw them doing that. They did really well. And yes, you're right, Oster only got 2 shots off, one of them didn't hit, and that was it. That's all she wrote. He was down. And then Lipton's only got 2 shots off as well, and he managed to penetrate with both, but still below every single tank on ESC.
Yeah, well played, and normally the VZ counters the 1390s, but looks like it's a small gun.
Not in this case. The 75mm 1390 tactic seems to be crazy good. What about the penetration? Can they actually help against the T-32s?
It worked. I mean, the T-32 got only a big, good turret armor, and you can penetrate him easily, basically, on every other part of him.
So if you get around the back or sides, you've got an easy
exactly,
time.
And I think it's also around 200 penetration, so it should be enough.
It should be enough, as long as you're not... it doesn't have heat rounds, so you're not got the fear there as the T-69 does, and this is the reason why the T-32's front hull is actually powerful against the T-69 is the heat rounds.
Exactly,
it's not due to the penetration, it's purely because of the heat rounds. So, wow, okay, so...
1 minute 54 seconds.
Was that
game done?
That was
Next one.
Soviet doing 1,725 in his 1390, and as we said, he manages to get 18 shots off in 2 minutes. So less than 2 minutes. That's definitely the 75mm, and what damage that is. Falcon getting 1,650, and that's the T-69. Now, do they reload faster than the 669s now with the small gun, or is it around the same?
Around the same.
Around the same.
Should be 25 to 24, 26 to 24, something like that.
Wow, I'm liking that play from ESC. That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. But the most important thing is with the small damage, you have to focus. All 3 tanks have hit the same target and worked better than for not.
Yeah, you take out one target, you run around the hill, and by the time you come around the other side, you've reloaded and you do it again.
Exactly, yeah.
It reminds me of like fighter groups. You go in and you get out and you come back in. And I thought I was watching Star Wars for a second.
I mean, the shells are as lasers and
It was a crazy firefight there, and it just, oh my god.
So many shells fired.
I expected a different theme tune to come on at any second there, but it was amazing.
I think in these 2 minutes, more shells fired instead of the game Navi against A-Gaming yesterday.
The entire match.
In the entire match, all 5 rounds.
Let's have a look, actually. 18 there from Zonit, 11. It's loads. Absolutely fantastic amount of damage and speed. ESC crowd favorite, I think. Am I right there, guys? I wonder what the voting is like. Do we even have time to get the voting done yet? Because
2 minutes.
2 minutes is not enough, and we're already on the 3rd game, possibly the set over. I'm not even sure if we got the voting sorted out. These guys are going absolutely crazy. We got ESC fans in the audience, and I just want to see you guys. Regardless of who you voted for, who's an ESC fan, who's not?
Who's not? That's a good one.
This is puns. It's Pun City. If you were not here for yesterday or the day before, welcome. Where are you from? We had Asia only for the early morning, basically yesterday and the day before. Yeah. But today is a Saturday, so we might have people staying up, having fun in North America. We may have people getting up reasonably early there in Central Europe. So where are you from? Let us know. Who are you supporting? We want to know. The underdogs is normally voted for, but in this case, ESC are just so powerful, so strong, and so exciting that I'm not sure if the underdog card is enough for not to have that many supporters.
I don't think so. But yesterday, also in the games, they had more voters than I had expected. So
yeah,
I
true.
think
and
they
the
get
uniform is
30%.
badass.
Yeah,
I like the
NOD
uniform.
Cool.
It's pretty good and definitely better than ESC. So if you vote for uniforms, I'm sure NOD will win that one. But and maybe even for the coolest name and logo. But when it comes to aggression play, well, do you know what? They're actually both really good.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying NOD's play style
yeah.
as well. They're playing really good. They're playing really aggressive. They're not just going, okay, ESC are very aggressive. Let's camp it out and let's see what we can do. No, they're like, okay, we're doing what we do and we're aggressive too. They're just not as successful as ESC.
That we have to give as well to Tau yesterday. The two wildcard teams basically played super aggressive, played everything they can, try everything. And yeah, the team on 7 and 8 place are a bit disappointing. Like A Gaming and Synergy played a bit defensive. So
yeah, I actually say the top teams so far this tournament have been very disappointing. The top 4, A Gaming, Mind, Unity, and Navi have all been disappointing the first 2 days. They've not been as strong as we expected. Whereas ESC 8th place has come in, caused a storm, and went through, knocked down Mind. We're so close to knocking out Unity as well on so many occasions. They really feel on fire. Something's happened to them. What are they doing differently from the online season? It's like, did they deliberately play bad enough to get into 8th place, and then they were like, all right, offline, we're going to throw everyone into a stupor.
Let's focus on the offline event, and then they did it perfectly. I mean,
they've done it perfectly. Yeah.
Also, every time you see an ESC player, he's around with all other guys, and they're talking about tactics, discussing stuff, and they totally focused on this event.
They are totally focused. There's nothing else for it.
Next map, Runeberg.
Next map is Runeberg. So this is where ESC dominated Unity, but they just ran out of time. They made a couple of mistakes, ran out of time, but the defense of Unity. I've never seen a successful destruction of a camp on Runeberg before, and ESC has now proved it's possible.
Exactly, and also we have to point out that ESC used 2 3090s, so and the 69, I think, so a more light and mid setup compared to full heavy from Unity.
Which it just seemed like it was so easy for Unity to defend against this because they went for full camp mode, and ESC, if they had another 30 seconds on the clock, they had won.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily.
I think 3 seconds,
3 seconds maybe, 2 seconds maybe. It was so close, and there was a full camp. Like Unity had no plan apart from draw.
That's
they
true.
had no plan but draw. They were like, okay, come with us. Come with
us,
bro. And ESC did, and they brought the noise. And if it wasn't for the timer running out, they would have won. And it was just heartbreaking.
Exactly.
Heartbreaking. Anyway, map number 3 is coming up very shortly, and I'm just going to check the room now. We have the Bazayo and Best X3 waiting on them for the next battle to begin. But oh man.
I think the admins needed a small break after this action. I mean, 2 rounds in 5 minutes. Unbelievable fast, the action. Just amazing. I want to see more of these games.
I don't think there's anything more we can say. Apparently the best tweet of the day is from Nico Grafter. I want to see a 1 versus 1 Dorjan versus MaGGus what game? What do you say, guys? Kisses from Nicole. Oh, Nicole, are you still here today? You were playing last night, obviously, if you're going to be sending out tweets at us. Maybe we could arrange that. I guess there's no reason why not. I don't know. Do I have enough tanks on my Russian account? You have to be a low tier because I don't have tier 5s.
I want to play tier 8.
Do you know we can play tier 8 golden tanks?
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
With 100% crew, no skills.
Okay.
We can do that.
Sounds fair.
We could probably do it. We're going to have a huge break in a minute.
In that case, I have to talk about yesterday. Yesterday, in the evening, Lesha and Eclipse come around, and I told the Eclipse to translate him because there's a little story we had in Moscow that he remember one-on-one against me in a T8 map on Himmelsdorf, and I said I want a revenge as well this weekend.
Oh, he beat you?
Yeah, he luckily beat me because I bounced one shell in my VK 4-5 at the time, and he played the T32.
Yeah, the VK 4-5 was actually played quite often by the Odin Mortis team. The only team that failed it, I believe. Heavy, the team's like, people aren't used to the armor.
Good sniper.
They can bounce, and the gun is good. So Odin Mortis often played it just on Himmelsdorf, I believe. Yeah, you guys played it there just to make sure that you had a wild card, and it might throw off the opponents. Often what people do with the 110, just throw it in the mix because some people just aren't as used to shooting against the armor layout. It doesn't really work at this level of play, but it definitely works in team battle mode.
That's true. In team battle mode, you can definitely use them.
Yeah, because everyone knows where to shoot the IS-3 these days. But 110 turns up, you're like, wait, where exactly do I shoot again? And you get that one extra bounce is enough to turn the tide of battle, as we've seen so many times this weekend. But this is day number 3, and we have ESC 1 game away from going through to see who they fight at the winner of Mind versus A Gaming. I keep forgetting that A game went down to the losers bracket. But anyway, let's see the tank lineups for Runeberg. ESC 2, Nod 0.
For Nod, we got 2 5100 Zibizil, Liptons, an IS-3 by the disabled, 2 3090s, Krot and Ovada, Patrick and Slava and the T1s.
And ESC have gone for 2 3090s, 2 5100s, and IS-3, completely different from yesterday. And I guess that's deliberate because they know that their opponents will not be just doing a camp.
Exactly, but we got a mirror match. Both teams going for the same. So I think the T3090s will go immediately for the village. Maybe also one will go for the F line for the spot, and the IS-3s will follow up on the 5 line. So I will think that we will got an open clash really early in the game. Attacka from Falcon here.
Zastaksa.
Zastaksa.
I wonder what that means.
Something like attack, I think. But the 230-90s from Nod, Krot and Uzada going for the village, so they want to shoot from the left side out to the 30-90s. And yeah, exactly from
Krot and Osta have been spotted. So Best X3 crashes into the side, going, oh my god, what happened there? And Oberstfisch knows he's dead. He's just like, oh god, really, oh god. Oh, he gets away. Yeah. Wait a minute, he might make it, but no, Osta's like, no, I know there's no one supporting you. I know that you. Oh wait, he's going to catch him up. He's going to take the shot. He's going to waste the shot, but Shy is there ready for him. And Shy is like, welcome to my town, and unloads. But he misses.
Yeah,
wait a minute, he misses.
Another miss from him.
2 misses, and now he's on his own with only 4 shots remaining.
Don't stop, they continue. Zara will go for him. I think that's a good idea to go just with the 239s.
Oh, but the Sable is pummeled down by Best X3 and Falcon. But Best X3 has taken a lot of damage. This is going crazy for ESC here. They're in a bit of a tough spot here as Krot
Schultz in a hell of a trouble now. 239 is going for him.
Krot also misses, so Shy has missed 2. Krot's missed some, but they still
missed another one. He got only 2 shots left, so he can't kill any of the 39, and the 39s will kill him easily together.
He needs to do some more damage. Yeah. He's going to die anyway. That was very disappointing play there by Shy. He misses too much. Can ESC recover from that? I'm not sure, as the things are going a bit crazy.
Is immediately on the way to kill the 39s. Hopefully the 39s don't press the reload button and already got 2 or 3 shells each left.
I don't think they have enough. I saw too many misses, but their Falcon shoots. That's 10 extra seconds ready for the reload. That means they'll probably have 20 seconds left, which means that Falcon's only going to get 2 shots off if at best can kill one of them. But Soviets come around the other side. Sovnik is going to be able to do some damage here. I'm sure he's got some shells left.
And Krot is perfectly playing here with Falcon and with Sovietnik. Just baiting.
And he's caught out. The first shot goes off, but he has reloaded enough to do 1 shell of damage to Sovnik. Now Oster tanker comes in, and he's gonna go. He's gonna run. He's not gonna go for it.
Also explode in the meantime. So Ozada is the last chance here for not to win this
round. Yeah, but it's gonna go. This is not over with 1 more shot from Sovnik. And GG from the Bazile. Not a going home, but Sovnik misses. Wait a minute, might be too early.
Wow.
Falcon takes him down. That is it. Nod are over. GG 3-0. ESC completely dominate Nod. Absolutely fantastic.